All right, chat. I've been a little stingy. That's all I can say at the 1 second mark on the video because, of course, today is a very special day for me, for the amount of content that you guys are going to start getting over the near future. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to get into it more later. As always, we're here on a Sunday. It's a very special Sunday. It is it's a kind of a celebration Sunday. Very, very fun stream. All I can say is I'm going to have a blast. And, you know, if you're in for it, then you're in for it. As always, if you're watching in the future, I appreciate it. We're going to be pretty on the rails right at the start because I am going to have to get through a couple different things. So, you know, of course, we are doing Elite Archimedea. As always, have not mentioned it. It is Sunday, so Elite Archimedea. I'm going to leave the stuff open. You can't really see all the weapons. I will say title says it all, but this is... Okay, on the rails, chat. What I'm trying to say is this is, number one, the longest title I will ever have on YouTube. Because it's, of course, dual Toxocyst Incarnon. And they're all like 7 letters, 6 letters. I'm like, oh my god. What are you doing to me? Anyway, I'm in the wrong screen. And also, TikTok, I need to open Tickfinity. And I am recording already on normal OBS. So for now, I think I'm ready to go. But all I can really say is it's pretty basic. You know, we're going to talk about the missions. We're going to talk about the weapons we got. And then we're going to talk about the builds, okay? And it's going to be pretty on the rails while I talk about the builds so that I can then get into looking for people. And I can kind of do some... Today's going to be kind of a lore bomb for anybody, really. So I'm going to kind of explain some things that have been going on in my life. You know what I mean? But for now, it is just a classic Elite Archimedea. It's going to be a blast, chat. It's going to be like way too easy. And you want to know why it's going to be way too easy? I am getting fucked. I'm at the 2-minute mark, so I guess I'm okay. I can say that. There you go. I'm good at waffling. That's all I can say. We are getting mirror defense and disruption. Both of the missions that I hate. Both of the missions that I fucking hate. Devil's Bargain. Oh my god, whatever. It just means... this one's going to suck. Mirror defense. And the one thing, do not summon a Necromech. If you summon a Necromech, you fail the mission. That's rule number 1 for a mirror defense. And then rule number 2 is, of course, disruption. And, you know, you guys know I hate disruption. Here he goes with the meme about longtime viewers. Yes, they know that I hate disruption. I'm good at it. I can do it now. It's not difficult. I just don't fucking like it. I would rather just kill enemies. That's my number 1 goal in this game. Kill enemies. That's it. Anyway, disruption with unified purpose. So we're kind of counting on everybody to have DPS against the target because somebody needs to be near the conduit or else I think it's going to get damaged by normal enemies, which is so cringe. Like when you fail a conduit, you're like, oh, whatever, I have to do a whole nother wave. But it's also like, oh my god, you know, seriously, fuck off. But anyway, chat, I think I'm ready to go. It's really the loadout that always decides this. Like, I don't give a fuck what missions I have. Like, if the game is gonna... The game literally... It's a gimme loadout. It's a freebie loadout. Like, every single weapon, I'm like, what the... Are you serious? Okay, first slot, Warframe, Octavia. There you go. Octavia is my choice. When was the last time I played Octavia? I don't even know at this point. Shout out Womper for dropping some likes. Dude, it's Octavia though. Like, if you struggle, I realized the other day, like, your third ability gives you like 50% armor. And I'm like, yeah, I already have double Umbra, so I can get a decent amount of power strength. But it's like, fuck off, man. Like, you play Octavia, and yeah, your whole squad is like, oh my god, this game is... Why is this game so easy all of a sudden? Why do I have a 380% damage buff? We'll get into that later. Anyway, primary slot, Opticor, Vandal, Chatters. When was the last time I ever... This is a reoccurring bit now that I'm doing this too much. Yeah, Opticor, Vandal, not a meta weapon, an S tier weapon. Why is it an S tier weapon? Because it's what I would consider to be a rail slug. And a rail slug exists in both pistols and rifles, but it's basically a big fat fucking bullet that does a shit ton of damage but it's not like super fast. You know, it's not a Kuvazar where you're just dumping ammo like crazy. Oh my god. Anyway, Opticor Vandal, you kind of charge it up. It's like just laser, fucking girthy ass. Sorry, that's another recurring girthy ass fucking laser. Shout out Frank for saying what's up, man. Welcome to the chat. We are a little bit on the rails, but welcome, Frank. Number 2 slot, secondary, dual Toxocyst. Like I said, gimme. Frank, yeah, dude, welcome back. You got a PC. Do I still have your username? Did I add you as a friend? That's the rule, because if I added you as a friend, then you're in forever, dude. You're in for anyway. Dual Toxocyst chat. Absolutely another freebie. Dual Toxocyst Incarnon, Frank, dude. Welcome back. It's good to have you at the 6-minute mark. Oh, it's sick. Welcome. I mean, dude, we've got dual Toxocyst. It's going to be a freebie. It's going to be a gimme. If we fail this, we fucking suck at Warframe, okay? That's the only rule. If we fail, it's cringe. It's hilarious. You can clip it a zillion million times. Reese, sharing the live like crazy. Oh my god. Papi Chulo, where is this? This is in the spoiler section of Demos, which is, of course, the Entrati Laboratories. And Reese dropping some likes. Oh my goodness, chat. I mean, first of all, Octavia is a gimme. Second of all, dual Toxocyst is a gimme. That's why those two are in the title. Shout out YouTube. Shout out everybody shout out anybody that's watching the video because they were like, oh, what is this title? And then they clicked on it. It was like, what is it, an hour and a half long? And it's like, oh, he's just playing Elite Archimedea. Oh, that's kind of cool. Shout out to you. Anyway, moving on. To the melee. Look at these choices, first of all. Not even the weapon that I chose. Look at these choices. This is fucking cringe. Like, if you get this loadout, it's cringe. I'm trying to play this game called 5M. No, I've never heard of it. 5M. You know, if you heard of it, I haven't heard of it. I hope you get the Meek Mill treatment. The Meek Mill treatment? Is that Tenere? Is that how you would say it? It's not Tenere. I'm assuming it's not. Maybe it's that. Shout out Tenere. Maybe it's Tenere. Reese. Oh. Reese in the YouTube chat saying Pog. Oh my goodness. Welcome. Today's a very special stream. But of course, you're looking at the weapons. I just recently redid my Redeemer Prime build too. I was like, oh my god, I get to use Redeemer Prime. Oh my god. But then wait a minute. Yeah, so I redid the Redeemer Prime build. This is going to be... I'm trying to be on the rails, but I'll, you know how I am, chat. You know how I am. So the Redeemer Prime is now like a Blast Fluence build is what it's called. So it has innate blast damage on the heavy attack, the bullets. But then the secret strat is you get melee influence, of course, the new arcane. And then you get just the 60/60 mod for electricity. That's all you need. And then it's just this magic. It's hard to understand how the numbers work. That's the beauty of this game. Sometimes it's hard to understand how the numbers add up in this game. Blast has become one of those damage effects where I'm like, if you can lean into it in the right way, juicy. Anyway, Strofa also another gunblade. 2 gunblades in one rotation is cringe, dude. Anyway. Strofa and Redeemer is crazy, but of course, I'm taking the Lesion. And you guys are like, taking the Lesion? What the hell? Taking the Lesion? And it's like, yeah. Do you look at a motorcycle? Oh, wait. Oh, I did miss this. GTA 5, but modded roleplay. Oh my god. Do you look at a motorcycle on Warframe? Yeah, when you get into Warframe 99. I'm curious to see what the gameplay loop is on 99. Like, I want to just play that shit. I want to just be Arthur or like be side. I don't know. Like, it sounds sick. It sounds like a lot of fun. But yeah, you do get the atomocycle. It's like how you travel between points. Like, it's essentially like a... Am I an asshole to call it a glorified loading screen or something? It's not that, but it's like a glorified door. It's like instead of going through a door, you fucking get on your motorcycle. I think that's how I'm interpreting it, at least like from from what they showed. Like you're like, it's like instead of just, you're like, oh, here we go. Yeah, we're moving to the next area. All right, that's sick. Anyway, Lesion. Why am I taking Lesion? 10 minutes into the video, I need to finish this out. It does a lot of damage. It does a lot of slash damage. It does a lot of damage and slash damage. But then you're also talking about like, dude, when you have that much damage, like I don't really know what to call it. Like, you get enough slash. It has no built-in slash procs. Lesion has no built-in slash procs. It's just a fucking polearm, right? It's just a polearm. But it just does so much damage, and I have this insane Riven for it, where it's like, you're a motherfucker to have this Riven. Like, if you have a Riven like that, you're like, how can you call yourself a content creator? You're like, yeah, here's my build for the Legion. It's like, what the fuck? How did you roll that? Are you a maniac? Like, what the hell? Anyway, we'll get into it in the build, but the reason I have to take all the weapons 11 minutes into the video is because transference distortion. I need to be able to swap into my operator. I just need to be able to. I will not be able to live if I can't swap into my operator. So I'm just not going to take that one. And now we're safe. And that was a long-winded segment, but of course it's time to show off the builds at 11 minutes in. So we've got an Octavia build to show. And yes, I did say it, and I kind of stand by it. Yeah, Octavia, you have Octavia, you should solo. You should be able to do whatever you want. You should be able to do basically anything in the game, especially with this loadout. This loadout is cracked. This loadout is insane. Anyway, 2 red shards on the right for ability duration is kind of... you don't need more ability duration. I take ability duration because I'm a motherfucker. That's all I can say is like... I'm like lazy, and I just want my shit to last longer, and I want to cast it less. Because I'm just a lazy dude. Anyway. Here's the mods. Here's the Arcanes. Arcane Grace. And also Double Umbra. Decent, like, health. Like, 600 health is, like, whatever. It's not a lot of health. But it's, like... I don't think it'll... Like, nothing will survive a one-shot is kind of all I can say. But it's, like... I think what I find is... like... You don't necessarily need to survive, like, getting shot forever, but maybe you need to survive getting shot, like, once or twice. Like, with Octavia and Ashe, kind of, I'm of the mindset that, like, you don't really suffer from having Double Umbra. Like, getting more power strength without any downside is sick. Shout out, Wait, what was I about to say? I was actually about to say shout out Daniel for joining me, because I don't know why, I don't read chats immediately, but yeah, like, the main thing is that the mods... You can kind of take it or leave it. I like having a lot of power strength and a lot of power duration. I think range is pretty nice and all, not necessarily mandatory, but like it's very beneficial to the build. Like you get a 24 meter range on your amp, so it like allows your teammates a little bit of freedom to kind of move around. But most of these other builds, like I could give a fuck about the range of Mallet and Resonator. I could give a fuck. Man, we need to be able to buy Umbra Forma. No, dude, no, we can't buy Umbra Forma. Dude, the whole gimmick of this whole game after I've played it for... Dude, I am 3 days away from logging into Warframe for 2,200 days. Not in a row, but total. Those are the total number of days that I have logged into a daily reset. Like, dude... The one thing is, like, the fact that the Umbra Forma is fucking coveted, that's the whole point of this game. Like, it's crazy to me, like, this deep. Unranked Octavia. I have not ranked up Octavia. Oh, my God. I didn't rank up Octavia. Do I have to rank up Octavia before I can play Elite Archimedea? There's no way. Is that why I have so little health? I can begin it? No. As an unranked Octavia. That's... fucked. That's like fucked. Oh my god. Dude. I forgot that I put a Forma on Octavia. Oh my god. This changes everything. I'll have infinite energy because I'll be like leveling up all the time, but this changes everything. I'm losing health, shields, and energy, so like I could give a fuck about those stats. I learned firsthand how powerful Octavia is on circuit, and I regret giving her to the Helminth. What's that syndicate? This is the Cavia, and this is a very special mission. But yeah, the Octavia build. Sorry, I was a little distracted when I realized that my Octavia is unranked. But yeah, like the basic gist of it is she has 4 duration-based abilities. Sorry for a weird. This is gonna be a weird build segment, but yeah, like she has 4 duration-based abilities. A mallet and a resonator is the main 2. So you activate these both at the same time. They have the same duration. All 3 of these first abilities, like these first 3 all have the same duration. And then amp is a little bit longer. It's like 60 seconds. Shout out King Max. Yeah, like that's the thing is, dude, the Umbra Forma, like you have to use it very sparingly. I wasted a fuck ton of Umbra Forma. I wasted a fuck ton of Umbra Forma on melee weapons that I did not have to use those on. And I felt so shitty because like I am saving 1 Umbra Forma for Lavos Prime. Because Lavos Prime needs an Umbra Forma because it is a triple Umbra. Like Lavos is one of those frames that loves triple Umbra. Like that, he wants nothing more than that. Anyway. I think what we're really talking about is this buff should always be active, but really all of these abilities should always be active. But yeah, so much of Octavia is so fucking weird. Like to get the invisibility buff, some part of your Manticore has to be active all the time. Just and you don't even hear it because these rings, you just want them to appear all the time. You just want them always to be happening all the time so you can just spam it. Oh my god, like dude. And then you get other buffs, but the main thing, you get 67.9% armor plus growing power. It is insane. Dude, oh my god. And then yeah, like mallet resonator stats do not matter. Like this thing scales infinitely off of damage dealt. Like if your combo like isn't clearing shit out, that's cringe, bro. Like it's like the build is so simple. Anyway, I think that pretty much covers it for the build. What you're really talking about is just like it's a lot of shit to keep active all the time. I don't have any energy reduction modifiers, so I can pretty much just be spamming shit. It's unranked Octavia, which is just criminal. But I think it's time we move on to a weapon that is very strange. Also, JL, I totally missed that. I didn't even say it. Oh my god. How do I get Archon mods? Oh, that is Veilbreaker quest. So Veilbreaker is the call mission. So once a week you go in with call, you get some points, you spend the points, you get the mods. You also get Stynex. So it's after New War. Shout out JL. I don't know if you're still here. Drifter Camp. There you go, Loyal. Shout out. Can we see your Excalibur? Yup. Give me one sec. There we go. That's Reboy4203 for following. Shout out Reboy. Still here. Thanks. Yep. Got it. Set up. Yeah, I'll show you Excalibur. Give me one sec. Let's cover these builds. Anyway. Opticor Vandal is a weapon that I cannot condone using in normal gameplay because, of course, let's play a simple game. That's not the right one. I'm going to do one thing. I'm going to show you a build without a crit chance Riven. So we're going to use... here we go. We're going to use critical delay. I don't have any slots open. 72% crit chance on a weapon that now takes 0.75 seconds to charge up. Like, no. It's cool. It's a very cool weapon. But yeah, I want to use this weapon at 110% crit chance because, of course, this Riven is multi-shot, 200% crit chance, and minus 60% puncture. I could give a fuck about puncture. I'm rocking primed cryo rounds with malignant force. Yeah, it's basically just the bullet does a fuck ton of damage, and then Hunter Munitions is going to scale more off of the crit than it is off of this damage. Like, this primed cryo rounds is doing more to the initial shot than it is to the Hunter Munitions. Like, elemental damage does not affect slash procs, but like, yeah, you can fuck shit up. Like, you can turn shit to dust. I love Stynex so much. He's not that bad, but the Gladiator aesthetic and Fourth are so cool. Loyal. Stynex is broken. Stynex is fucking insane. Like, Stynex has these techs. Like, he has this overguard. Like, his augment for his Fourth is so busted. Like, there's not that many Warframes in the game that have overguard tanking. And his overguard tanking is fucked. But yeah, I would not really condone using the Opticor Vandal unless you have, like, a crit chance Riven for it. It's cool. It does a fuck ton of damage. Shout out Tedster. Tedster. That's a sick username. Did they add any new quests after New War? Haven't played for a year. Yeah, they've added a fuck ton of new quests. There's a bunch of new quests. There's pretty much only new quests after New War. Veilbreaker for one. Shout out Gods 88887774 for following. Oh, dude, Gods. Welcome. I saw you seeing you were asking about the Excalibur, so we'll show that in a sec. But yeah, we've got to keep it moving. Chat, we're a little bit on the rails, but of course, this is our first Incarnon in a while. Shout out JL for following. Oh my goodness, JL. Welcome. Stynex is Fourth. Yep, so busted. Everybody knows it. Anyway, it's an Incarnon. This is the dual Toxocyst build. What you're really talking about is the Incarnon powers. This thing is literally gun condition overload. You just get gun condition overload. That's it. That's so cringe. That's insane. I could give a fuck about what the other ones are. On a beam weapon, it's busted. Anyway, negative 50% recoil. This shit is pretty much mandatory. Like, pretty much mandatory. Like, this thing is awful to recharge. When your gauge runs out, you're like, oh shit, I'm fucked. Whispers in the Wall, Lotus Eaters, Jade Shadows, and I think Angels of the Zeramin. Maybe Deviri. Yep, Deviri as well. You pretty much nailed all of them. That's points. Well, Deviri is kind of... I guess Steel Path Circuits is technically... I don't know. Like, you do... Deviri is, like, separate for a little... Like, you can do Deviri early, and I'm like, that's crazy. Anyway, last one. Base Critical Chance. Oh, my goodness. Chat, are you ready for it? Is it going to be too easy? Anyway, I'm missing shit. I'm brand new to the game. Started yesterday. How soon can I start getting to get Saren Prime? I looked at all the... And Saren looks good. Yeah, I would say you'd probably want Platinum. Or you could get Aya. So Aya allows you to buy shit from Prime Resurgent. So if you stock up a bunch of Aya from, like, base bounties. Like, a bunch of bounties. Like, when you're doing your Plains of Eidolon bounties and you're doing your... Fortuna bounties, then you're going to be pretty much getting a bunch of Aya. But yeah, here we go. Dual Toxocyst build. This Riven, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't have a build for this thing if I don't have a Riven for it. I would say you might replace this with... Oh! Maybe you replace this with Pistol Elementalist. That's a decent choice. The main thing is that this Riven is fucked. Like... It's a secondary encumber plus galvanized shot build. That's basically all you need to know. 93% crit chance with oh my god. Wait, radial attack? What? Wait, no, that's not right. That can't be. I don't understand why it does this. Chatters. I appreciate it. Let's keep reading. We've got chat to read. What the fuck? Why does this have a radial attack? Incarnon form. There's the charges. There's the damage. It's a beam weapon. It has 100% status, which is pretty nice. What are you guys saying? Got anything interesting on the Manticore? No, I don't. My Manticore is not something that I will show to anyone. Anyway, dude, what are you guys saying on TikTok? What am I missing? Oh my god. I'm still a new player. Now I'm gonna steal the new player. Oh, I see. I didn't read that chat right at all. Oh my god. Anyway, but like, dude, this build, it's just secondary encumber plus gun condition overload. That's it. It's like the most basic build that I have. It's so brainless. Like, it's so simple. Like, dude, and the Riven is fucked. So you can replace this with whatever you want, I guess. Oh my god. I'm leaving right now. I'm still a new player too. Hey yo, welcome Dr. Appleberries. Oh my god, am I gonna start fucking up words? Okay. I should mention, I am, you guys might be able to infer what's going on, but all I can say is, these builds are always weird. I like having fire damage. I think it's nice to always have fire damage. You could probably replace these as well, but yeah, it's a pretty simple to build. Like it's hard to do it wrong. Just have fucking galvanized shot and secondary encumber, and that's it. Like, who cares? Like it's just a beam weapon. It shoots like a beam weapon. It smells like a beam weapon. I just got 2 more Incarnons, dude. Which ones did you get? Are they the goated Incarnons? Have you tried Sevagoth Prime yet? I got both the augments, and man, yeah, dude, Sevagoth Prime. So simple. All I need is the first augment, honestly. That's all I use. Yahaha says maximum effort. Well said, dude. That's all I can say. Well said. And of course the Lesion. Chat, once again, look at this criminal ass Riven. Look at this fucking absurd ass, goofy ass Riven. Like, I don't know how you would build this weapon if you didn't have this Riven. That's the thing, is like, for these missions, I'm not using this shit like without a Riven. Like, oh yeah, get fucked. If you don't have a Riven, you could probably replace melee prowess with a double 60/60s just so you can still have Carnus Mandible. That would probably be my choice, because you would end up with about the same amount of... You would end up with more status chance. So yeah, that's what you do. You replace both of these with 60/60. So you just do Virulent Scourge in place of the Riven, and of course... Vicious Frost in place of melee prowess, and you essentially have the same build. So there you go. It's just, this is fucked. Actually, this is exactly the same. Like, I could probably do something more efficient if I wanted to. Like, I could replace this with like something like where's melee elementalist? That's not a bad choice. Heavy attack wind up speed. Like, I could replace it with this. Way less status chance. That's the thing. So I would still say pick this. Anyway, here we go. Are we ready, chat? Those are the builds. Is it high time that we actually start looking for people? I haven't finished Deviri yet. Didn't you finish by beating each one of the emotion? Yeah, I think it's like it's mandatory that you do all of them. Bratton and Paris. Bratton and Paris. Oh, those are good ones. Bratton Incarnon. Bratton Incarnon is one of those weapons that I consider similar to like Opticor Vandal. What am I doing? I'm ready to go. I need to start begging for other people. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Who is that? That was Loyal. Shout out Loyal for following, as always. Welcome to the chat. Looking for a leader, Deep Archimedea. Here we go. Let's do it. Invite. Oh, I'm playing solo. Oh, you motherfucker. Invite only. Come on. I'm quick on the draw. Come on. Oh, wait 1 sec. Come on. Snag. Can I snag him quick enough? Did I do it? A little embarrassing, potentially. Let's see. Anyway, chat. Oh, what am I missing? I thought it was Octavia. Looking at those mods, yeah, it was Octavia. Yeah. Anyway, Bratton, basically very similar to what am I talking about? Very similar to Opticor Vandal. It just does a ton of damage. I don't think we got him. We did not snag him. That's disappointing as always. All right, let's do it. Okay, chat. What are we really talking about? Okay. Okay. 1 sec. Then use melee. Oh my god. Then use melee elementalist. Invite. There you go. Boom. Gamer. What am I doing? There you go. Invite. Okay. What are you really talking about? Like, all I can really say is, oh, am I not caught up? Am I missing stuff in the chat? Hang on 1 second. Am I missing stuff in the chat? I haven't finished. I got that. Okay. No, I'm caught up. Anyway, what am I talking about? If Octavia put earplugs on, all her damage disappears because all her music only goes to her. Oh, nice, dude. That's kind of like a... Looking for weekly elite Deep Archimedea run. Here we go. Oh, my God. Snag? Oh, God, the chat's moving too quick. Did I not snag him fast enough? I don't think I snagged him fast enough. Yeah, it reset. Oh, wait. What? Oh, yeah, he's low. He's low on the master rank scale. Like, if you're elite, if you're legendary 4, you got to be like halfway through. You got to be halfway. That's max. Anyway, here we go. Did we get him? I don't think we got him. Very embarrassing. Anyway, keep moving, chat. We're moving a little slow as always. You guys can infer why. That's all I can say. I'll try to be a little coy about it. I am gonna drink, you know. No way. No way, gamer. Holy shit. We just loaded in like crazy. This is a chat. This is one of the chats of all time. I've just seen it. I've just read it. I'm going to read some other chats. Oh! Katrina! Popping back in for, I think, like 1 second to say, like, slay. Shout out, Katrina. Very poignant time to show up as well. Completely unintentionally, as always. But yes, the game needs to begin. The game needs to begin. It's 30 minutes in. Oh, chat. I'm spoiling you guys. But there is a chat that I have to read for a clip. I'm going to read some other chats, though. What is required for Deep Archimedea? Rank 5 Octavia. Shout out Yahaha. Shout out King Max. Should we begin research? Chat, has it begun? Daniel has said something that I need to read. Daniel has told me. He's reminded me something that I always forget. And he's reminded me that he says, remember, Amar. Blood for the blood god. Blood for the blood god. He's setting me up for this shit. He's setting me up for it. Never forget, boy. Blood for the blood god. I don't get to do that shit often, but it is fun. It's very... Am I going to say poignant twice in a stream? I need to... Oh, look at that. Oh my god, my sound is still on. I'm not going to begin this. I'm not going to begin it right now. I got time. I got time, chat. I got time to wait. What am I missing? Whoa, did not expect that. Shout out Yahaha. Nobody ever does. Nobody ever does. We've got a Dante, we've got a Chroma, and a Saren. Yeah, if we don't solo this shit, that's going to be the cringiest mission of all time. Okay, dropping a Zenuric. I'm going to keep this Zenuric active the whole time. Should I use Opticor? I should probably keep dual Toxocyst charged at all times. Because this thing is a motherfucker to charge. But there's very specific enemies that I'm actually charging it with. There you go. That's how you charge an Incarnon. You charge it in the first couple seconds. That's how you start a game. Okay, I've got the buff. I'm hitting amp. I'm hitting my 3, and then I'm dropping both of these. And then we're just going invis and chilling for the rest of the mission. This is absolute gamer moments. Like, Octavia is one of those, like, insanely brainless frames where, like, I cannot condone Octavia. Like, she's so busted. She's so good. There was a time in my Warframe career where I only ever played with Loki, Ashe, and Octavia. That's it. And why? Why do you think I only played with those 3 frames? Could you guess? What do those 3 frames have in common? Chat, can you tell me? This should be a gimme. This should be a toss-up. For any Warframe player on planet Earth, why would you want those 3 frames? Ah, nice. And yes, I did steal that from someone else because it's funny. Yeah, everyone steals it from someone else because it's an iconic fucking line. It's like one of the best lines of all time, and it allows me to go wild. Wait, which 3? Aiden Rodriguez, Octavia, Ashe, and Loki. What do those 3 frames have in common? Octavia, Ashe, and Loki. What do those 3 frames have in common? Alright, chat. How long have you been playing this game? Invis legendary plays. That's the correct answer. Pretty easy question, correct? Pretty easy question, all things considered. But yeah, you guys know it. You know, old school YouTubers will always say, like, yeah, Invis is the best survivability. You can't die if they can't shoot you. And you also can't die if you have 33,000 overguard because no one is getting shot. So our overguard is never depleting. So as long as we get kills, our overguard is permanently recharging. So it's one of the most brainless gameplay moments of all time. 100 Vosphine glyphs is giga cringe. Like, we have 9 seconds left. I need to hit this and then hit this for 1 second. But look, I have infinite energy. Like, I do not need to worry about my energy. Back to full. What's that? I'm back to full already? That's cringe. What am I missing? What's the difference between regular and prime Tenos? So the difference between a regular and a prime is its stats. So it's health, armor, shields, and energy. But there are a lot of Warframes that don't really need those stats. There are a lot of Warframes. Like, there are very specific Warframes that love higher stats. Nidus, Grendel. We can play another, yeah, polarities as well. Polarities as well. Good, good, good. Yeah, Daniel Reyes, they all go invisible. See, you guys nailed it. You guys have been playing for long enough. Okay, so we're playing another game. We're playing another game. I want you to tell me what all of these frames have in common. Nidus, Grendel, Excalibur, what's another good example? Garuda. All right, there's another one. Lavos, there's another one. There's another one. What do you think? What do you think? What do all of those frames have in common that the primes have over? Like, why would you want a prime version? If you have more health and more armor specific, I'll give you a hint. More armor specifically. Why would those frames be frames you want to get primes of? All right, this is another Warframe secret that I learned, you know, when I started randomizing and I started looking into builds and being like, okay, what are the base stats? What can you benefit from? And then how do you build around that? All right, chat. The stats benefit them a lot more than their base. Yes, that's correct. That's correct. But which stats? There's one specific stat that I have hinted at that will change, that will be drastically more beneficial for a prime than a normal frame. It may not be obvious at first. It's not energy, I'll tell you that. I could give a fuck about energy. Long-time Warframe players, true veterans, know that you can give a fuck about energy. Look at all these energy orbs. I have Death Cube. As long as my Death Cube shoots an enemy once, and they do that 10 times, there's an energy orb on the ground. Free energy orb. Like, way too brainless. Also, this shit is at 6,000. This is cringe. So, there's a secret to all this. Statistically, absolutely nothing. Cosmetically, the primes make you a superior being. Shout out Yahaha. Did not read that. Shout out XP saying, oh, lol. Yeah, it's a little bit nuanced, but I think a lot of times it's like, if you like a frame, play it in its base form, and then eventually when you're capable, and when the stars align, someday you will acquire that prime. That's what I will say. Warframe is like a fucking prophecy. Warframe is like a built-in prophecy. It's like, God, I'm never gonna get... I love Saren Prime. I'm never gonna get Saren Prime. And then you're like... You're just playing the game. You're like, wow, this game is really fun. Maybe one day I'll get Saren. And then you're like, oh shit, I got Saren Prime. And you're like, oh, what do I do next? You're like, oh god, I guess I get Mag Prime. I guess I get Grendel Prime. And then suddenly you're like, wait, I'm only missing 5 primes. And you're like, no way, I'm only missing 5 primes. And you're like, no, am I this deep into Warframe? And then you're like, the other veteran moment is like, wait a minute, when I started the game, Styanax was out. Styanax was the newest frame. I remember because I saw the Styanax anime and I was like, yo, I can get Styanax for free. Styanax looks sick. And then some point in the future, you're like, wait a minute, wait, what did they just announce? Styanax Prime? What? No, what? And that's when you become a veteran. When the new frame that you were like, that's so cool, when that frame becomes a prime, you better be a god at Warframe. You better have everything in the game. Alright? That's the only rule. Because it's not hard. Alright? If you watch my series, I have a very special series on my YouTube page. It's called Speedrunning the New War. And you guys are like, what does that mean? Speedrunning the New War. And you're like, it means exactly what you think it means. Also, I think my raffle, I think my community showcase is coming up soon. I think it's not, maybe this Wednesday or the following Wednesday. I'm probably going to make it the following Wednesday. But yeah, we have a community showcase to do. And it's very exciting. So for the most part, all I can say is, you guys, if you're new, whether you're new in the live chat or you're new in the future, all I can really say, wait, how are we? Oh, we're still invisible. Anyway, if you're watching and you're like, what is he talking about? A raffle and a community showcase? Yeah. So here's the deal. If you look in the description on YouTube or if you look on my profile on TikTok, there is a link to my Discord. If you go to my Discord and go to the submissions tab and you submit literally anything, for example, I had Ham and Hammy submit a great intro to the stream, which is just, I like fashion. And it's like, yeah, I do like fashion. And we got a lot of fashion for you. And that's how we're going to start the stream. So you submit anything and I'll figure out a way to incorporate it in. All right. You put the onus on me. You put the task on me to figure it out. I don't remember what what frame it was new when I started early April 2019. That would have been potentially like Demos. You're approaching it. Sevagoth would potentially be it. Oh, Daniel says I'll one day get it. A prophecy that I'll spend all my money. Yeah, dude, exactly. You have to be very careful about how much money you spend in this game. Yeah, when you get a good platinum sale and you're like, oh, I got some money to spend, but then you end up like me where you're like, yeah, I'm gonna just buy the Prime Access. Oh, we got 7 seconds. Oh, that's cringe. With 19,000 health, I don't have any of my abilities active. Guys, am I bad at the game? Revenant, anyone? Not gonna lie, I have 700 plat. What would you recommend I buy? I can do Steel Path. The bosses are a little tough. Rev is boring. I also have him. Yeah, I don't know. I would say save it. You could like, I mean, the end goal is always like getting all the primes. Like getting all the primes is like rule number 1, because a prime will never become a prime. Like that's the thing with a normal Warframe. Is like a normal Warframe will never become a prime, will become a prime. So I use Torrid. Yeah, you're pretty much game over then. Yeah, it's way too brainless. Like that's an easy clap moment. Like that's way too simple. Also, this motherfucker is giving me 364% corrosive. That's a dick move. I hate corrosive damage. All my homies hate corrosive damage. Here we go, chat. Is it too brainless? Also, the one thing I don't have open is Discord. Let's open up Discord. Am I feeling embarrassing? Oh, I'm gonna fucking delete the gameplay for a second. I'm so sorry, chat. There's the gameplay back up again. I'm AFK for maybe too long. Also, we've got a little surprise. We've got a little surprise coming from somebody special. Long-time viewer is all I can say. Very long-time viewer. Mr. Wild Wolf, all the way from the lovely area. There you go. Very nice place. Very nice place. Let me see. That's what I'm doing right now. Crafting Octavia Prime right now. What are your thoughts playing her? Octavia is brainless as fuck. Keep your invisibility active and you can do anything you want. Octavia is one of those stupid easy frames where I'm like, oh my god, way too simple. I feel spoiled. Like, Octavia is one of those frames where I genuinely feel spoiled when I use them. It's crazy. He's right about that though. Really fun and strong. Yeah, I feel like I'm lazy. Like when I play Octavia, I'm like, you motherfucker. Oh, this dude needs to die. Dead instantly. Oh, these guys know how to do it. Also, I can't pee, but that's fine. I can last a couple missions. The next mission is an alchemy, so I'm pretty much just gonna spam it. Maybe I'll use Opticor Vandal more, or maybe I'll just fucking spam the Lesion. I could always just do that. Yeah, the Lesion does so much fucking. It's just gonna do so much damage. Oh my god. We had some updates in the Discord. We had Pearl Fountain join in the Discord, saying hello. Welcome, welcome. Genuine thoughts on Grendel. Thinking about adding him to my collection. So there is only, to me, there is only one rule with Grendel. As long as you can keep enemies in your belly, this game is easy. As long as you can keep enemies in your belly, you have like 1,000 armor. You just tank whatever the fuck you want. Alright? And then, of course, you're going to buff yourself. And the thing that I mentioned earlier, I did not give the answer for. So the... Oh, we succeeded. Okay, that's great. My friend hates Grendel. Well, how could you hate Grendel? Grendel is one of those fucking... Well, here's what I gotta say. Huh, we got a nice team. Invis too... Here we go. Too easy. Invis too easy. That's it. That's your message. Grendel's super easy to use. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. At this point, I could fall asleep while playing Torrid, Latum, and using Glaive Prime on Revenant. Yahaha. Couldn't have said it better myself with like the most meta broken loadout that I've ever seen. The most broken fucking hype beast loadout. Not to hate on Yahaha, but of course, there's a reason that it's a broken and a hype beast loadout, because it's insane. He just says he's bad. To me, if you think a frame is bad, then you just, it's okay. You like whenever I get comments of people being like, I think a frame is bad, my response is always like, dude, it's okay to just say you don't want to play a frame. It's okay to be like, I don't like this frame. Like, no one's gonna judge you to be like, yeah, I don't like playing Grendel. It's like, I get it. I don't like playing Banshee. Yeah, I still fucking play Banshee because she shows up in the randomizer and I'm like, fuck, I have to play Banshee, right? That's every time I play Banshee, I'm like, yeah, I get it. She's broken. She does a fuck ton of damage. I don't care. Like, she's Banshee. You guys know what I like to play. I want to play fucking Grendel. I'm also not keeping my boys invisible. Am I trash at this game? Why am I raging? Also, why am I mad? I'm getting way too hyped. This is a very special stream. So special is like, I can't express how big these fucking air quotes are on this stream. And I will get into it. Now that the gameplay has started, this may be a longer stream. You may potentially see longer streams from me, but I don't know. The main thing is I am, at this moment, I think next week, I am moving to uploading clips 7 days a week. Because I just realized that all of my fucking game reviews are just so successful that like TikTok is literally like, bro, why are you posting clips? You should be making more game reviews. And I'm like, bro, I'm posting clips because clips are like so sustainable. Like, there's a reason that I can post 7 clips. And what I realized is like, if I'm not posting 7 clips a week, then I'm gonna get way behind. Like, my clips are gonna get progressively older. Like, I'm gonna start looking different, and people are gonna be like, what the fuck, you don't look like that now. And I'm gonna be like, sorry chat, this clip was from July 10th. Like, currently the clips that are being put out right now are like July 7th and July 10th clips. Like, these are ancient clips. I need to be posting clips all the time. Yeah, dude, oh my god. Oh, what am I missing? Could you view my chroma build to see if I could fix anything? Yeah, dude, King Max, absolutely. When we finish the mission, yeah. But here's my thought with the chroma build. Also, am I bad at keeping my abilities active? These fucking invincible dudes are pissing me off, and like, I low-key hate alchemy. Like, not in a way that I'm like, this game is trash, but I'm just in a way that's like, running around and grabbing the little orb things, it's like, I always forget, and it's like, you're deep into the mission, and you've just been murdering enemies non-stop, and you're like, oh, I have an objective that I have to complete, and you're like, oh shit, I have a game to play, and you're like, oh my god, how long have I been just burning time? Like, when you're doing an Omnia, and you're in for like 35 minutes, you're like, dude, I just burned 10 minutes just murdering enemies because I was bored, and I was just locked in. I was just fucking mogging all these enemies, like, straight up just, oh my god, way too brainless. Like, chat, you're moving. In this game, you're moving. I don't know if you guys have played Warframe before. Hey, guys, have you ever played Warframe? Do you know how fast you move? That's currently where my clips are going to be at. Like, I don't know where I'm at in a headspace, but, oh, there's a good time to pop a pipe. Excuse the phrasing. Fuck, man. Excuse the phrasing. Oh my god. Anyway. Let's give these boys a decent little juicy buff. I do have my dual Toxocyst charged. The dual Toxocyst only is going to matter in Elite, in the final mission, the Disruption. But yeah, very soon. I guess I'll get into it eventually. But yeah, I guess part of the reason that this stream is so special is that I have officially... Okay, here's the thing. There's a big lore bomb associated with, you know, what today's stream is. But the main thing is I am celebrating that I finally quit my job. Yeah, that's right. I'm celebrating that I finally quit my job. You know, quit. I resigned, so I don't get unemployment, which sucks. But yeah, like, it's a whole fucking can of worms. It's deep in the sauce. It's way too much to talk about. But yeah, this job that I've been working at for a long time has been like really restricting the amount of content that I can make. Shout out Colin for following. But yeah, like, this job has been really restricting the amount of content that I can make. And the thing is, like, I'm looking at the numbers. I can see the numbers that are going off on TikTok and YouTube. I'm watching. We have 2,000 likes on TikTok, 6 new followers. Like, every single stream, I'm looking at the analytics. I am changing things, like slight little modifications. Like, shout out Scorpion0675. I'm making small little production changes so that, more people get to see my videos. And you're like, why do you want more people to see your videos? Because the end goal is that if this thing becomes sustainable, like, if I can start making a little bit of money off this, guys, like, if you guys feel like I'm making great content and you're like, I feel like, I want to see more of Amar, the best way to do that is like drop a like, all right, drop a follow, get engaged, all right, like get the Discord popping off. Like you guys can meet Yashar. That's what I always say is like at this point we've got a bunch of chatters in the Discord that are just blowing it up constantly with these, like literally Yashar yesterday was like, yo, does anyone want to do level cap void cascade? And I was like, Jesus Christ, dude, you're just dropping that in the Discord at fucking like 9 o'clock at night. I was like, you motherfucker, like this guy's antsy, not in a bad way, but I'm like, that's why he's one of the day ones. Like literally Yashar is the golden boy, all right. And that's what I want to promote is like get involved in the shit. Like this game is going to incentivize having other people to play with. Like whether you're in the clan, whether you're just in the Discord, whether you're in the peanut gallery, which is what I've colloquially termed the people that, you know, are in this chat window. Like Max the Wolf is currently part of the peanut gallery. So whether you want to join my clan or not, I don't have the HEMA. So if you need the HEMA, sorry man, get fucked. I also don't have a little bit of other research, but yeah, I need to farm the HEMA, which kind of sucks, and it means that I'm forced to use Necros, but I could potentially do that, but yeah, it's not too difficult. But yeah, chat, my end goal is that I just want more people to see this shit. Like, I want to put out more clips. I would join, but I'm in Florida. Oh, dude. Florida. No hate on Florida or anything, but come on, man. No hate on Florida, but come on, man. Like, what are you saying, bro? Like, what are you saying? Anyway, chat, what are you really talking about? Like, what I'm really getting at is, like, quitting this job is, like, step one in being able to make more content. That's it. Like, these titles, these thumbnails, these clips, like, it's all so that I can game the system, so that I can crack the code. Because the end goal is that these clips are so sustainable and they're a lot of fun. Like, cutting out clips is a lot of fun to make. And it's really fun, and I want to get my friends involved. I'm from Alabama. Dude! Oh my god, we got a couple southern kids. Oh my god. Bama, where in Alabama, dude? What's so bad about Florida? Scorpion says, what's so bad about Florida? No hate on Florida. As always, it's the meme. It's a meme, chat. It's a meme. What am I gonna say? The meme exists. I just perpetrate existing memes. What can I say? I'm a peddler. Nothing more, nothing less. What am I missing? Oh my goodness, you guys are blowing up the chat. Once you get a chance. Yeah. Well, after Dante update, Chroma been really good to use, so I've been using him a lot lately. Yep, Chroma's broken. Chroma's OP. One day you should try Brief Respite plus Max Auger mod set on Inaros. Yahaha! What the fuck? Yahaha! You're telling me to... Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. You're telling me to put a shield gate build on Inaros? What? You're telling me to put a shield gate build on Inaros? Oh my god! No, Inaros is a max armor build. That's it, max armor. Max armor, max range, spam your sandstorm. Oh, I'm dead. Oh my fucking god, I'm dead. Oh, Jesus Christ. I need to cast my abilities, chat. I'm using the wrong weapon. Chat, am I freaking out at the 1 second mark in this disruption mission? The answer is, as always, yes. Of course, it's going to be a great, nice, simple disruption. Rule number 1, keep your Zenurik bubble active. God, am I fucking bad at this game. I'm going to cast these 3 abilities. And that's pretty much all I'm going to keep active. And then the thing is, as soon as somebody activates... Ooh, oh, I leveled up. Okay, nice. So as soon as somebody activates a docket, or whatever, a pylon... then I'm going to drop my amp. So as soon as they get in range of the amp, they're going to nuke everything. So it's game over for the Necromech. So settle in. Chat, are you excited? Are you ready for some top tier gameplay? This is very exciting. I'm going to drop this amp right here. I'm going to drop it a little bit forward so you guys get the buff a little bit deep, but it's not very deep. It's not very deep, in fact, and I need to be guarding this. Oh, but it did not matter. So unified purpose is going to make it so that normal enemies, are going to be a little bit dangerous for the pylon. So you're going to have one person that just chills back. I'm going to try and throw my amp as far forward as I can. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2. Looks like my boys can solo. Lord Limbo, a Master Rank 30 who does in fact have a Chroma build. So it'll be very interesting for somebody to bring up King Max to bring up Chroma. And then for me to get some deep, solid Chroma action with a very beefy damage set. That's my theory, is he's got a beefy damage set. He's got a maxed out Chroma build. It's probably way too brainless. Like, Chroma is one of those frames that, like, you cannot go wrong with. Like, you should not be struggling with Chroma, but that's not to say that struggling is bad. That's only to say that there will come a time when your Chroma is broken. Alright? That's all I can say. And that's pretty much true of every Warframe in the game. You should pretty much be able to build every Warframe so that with you know, even a moderate little bit of synergy, you can just clear shit out. Like, we're talking two different things. We're talking map wiping and we're talking single target DPS. So those are the two ways that I kind of separate this game. Is like, you know, Warframe abilities and certain weapons are going to take the role of clearing out literally every enemy that you can see. Like, that's kind of a basic understanding of how DPS works in this game. Is like a good DPS ability, like a good DPS synergy between like weapons and Warframe abilities. It is like you're looking on the mini-map and you see all those red arrows. Suddenly there are no more red arrows on the playing field. That's what you think of as like a good DPS synergy. Like, any simple DPS synergy has the capability. Even a Warframe that doesn't have a DPS ability, you have some ability to either at least buff your weapons. And then rule number 1 becomes spamming whatever broken ass weapon you have, whatever disgusting crazy weapon you have. That's what you're rolling with. That's kind of rule number 1. I don't think this amp is going to reach anybody, but that defense is complete. That defense is absolutely complete. I'm missing a bunch of shit. You guys are dropping bombs in the chat, and you're moving the chat too quickly. I can't read. I'm feeling a little embarrassed. I might need to make this screen a little bit taller. Let's do this. There's a little bit more chat. Okay, there you go. Okay, I'm not missing a lot. I don't understand how you can play this game even now. I have absolutely everything in Warframe. Boruto, Otsutsuki, that's my whole point, is that I think that's why, straight up, chat, I think I am just built different. Like, I think because I randomize my gear, I literally am going to be playing this game for the rest of my life because it's so fun. Like, when you randomize your gear, it's like the best arcade game you've ever played. Like, you're forced to use all these weapons that, yes, granted, are fucking broken. But it's fun to have a cool synergy. It's fun to have a weird setup where you're like, oh shit, this is a gamer moment. Like, this is actually way too brainless. This game is not difficult. Love Warframe, only mastering 14, but I love that I can play any way I want. There you go. Like, honestly, my rule is a lot of people will be like, oh, if you're not using this build, you're gonna fail. And I'm like, lol, that's cringe. If you're dying, you're trash. Like, that's the only thing that matters. Like, I'm not doing level cap. You can do a Void Cascade and not go to level cap. Like, you do not need to go to level. It's not forced upon you. Like, it's not like you just do a Void Cascade and you're always going to end up, you're an hour in and you're like, holy shit, these enemies are so, like, going to level cap is like a specific way to play. And that's like the only thing in this game where it's like, yeah, that's the thing where you build, that's where you have like shield gate builds only. And yeah, I'm like, yeah, I don't fucking like playing shield gate builds. Like, sorry commenters, sorry people who, you know, I hate to say it for the live viewers that show up, but like, nah, I don't like a shield. I don't like catalyzing shields. I don't like brief respite. Like, sorry. Like, Jade kind of makes it brainless. Like, Jade has like built-in shield gating, so it's like that's a little bit different. But like, yeah, there's a couple frames where it's like, yeah, that's a little bit different. But honestly, dude, I'm not using shield gate. I only play shield gate in ROs. Yeah, dude, I cannot play shield gate. I'm like, dude, this is not fun. Like, I had shield gate on Banshee and Nyx because it's like they don't have a lot of like built-in survivability. And then I was like, dude, this sucks. Like, I fucking like every time Banshee and Nyx would show up in the randomizer, I'd be like, fuck, I have to play Banshee or Nyx. And then I ended up like literally I changed my Nyx build back to the way it was, which is just I have a fuck ton of max shields. That's it. And then I just use Pillage, and I just play her like Hildren, where you just keep Pillage active at all times. And yeah, I was like, this is way more fun. Like, this is so easy to use. And then yeah, if I'm ever stressed, then I just pop my 4th ability, and it's a fucking instant panic button. And it's like, yeah, if you're struggling, that's kind of cringe. Anyway, let's keep it moving. I'm fully charged, fully torqued, ready to go. As always, deep in the gameplay. Apologies, you know, to the chatters. What am I missing?
We're back.
What am I missing? I love how Ash's augment for his 3rd gives you a 150% crit chance boost. It's so
Let me see.
that it doesn't scale with strength. No, I think it doesn't. Randomize your gear. How? If everything is good and you make builds on everything. Depends on the level. Yeah, no, that's so you all you do is sort your gear by usage. Sort your gear by usage. That's it. Sort your gear by usage, and then what happens is, your whatever is your lowest used Warframe, you're forced to use it. So yeah, I'll show you how it works now. Like, that's why in the YouTube chat it's parentheses randomizer. Yeah, dude. Yeah, newsflash chat. Invisibility is fucking broken. Invisibility is broken as fuck. Anyway, that's a successful lead Archimedea. I have to pee really bad, but give me 1 second. I have something to talk about. Yeah, depends on the level, and unless you are Steel Path, you can survive with auto installing mods. Yeah, like honestly, but yeah, like there are pretty much standardized builds that I use on everything. What am I missing? Is the next prime going to be Zaku or Lavos? I don't know. I want it to be Lavos, but I don't care if it's Zaku or Lavos because I want Quasis Prime. I want Quasis Prime. That shit is sick. Anyway, what are we really talking about? Like, should I explain what the randomizer is? So I'm going in with Zenurik. Currently, I'm going in with Zenurik. Zenurik is only equipped with a pistol and a melee weapon. And the reason for that is that currently I am using the Epitaph Prime. The Epitaph Prime is about here. It's literally here on the usage list. The Epitaph won't join the randomizer until it gets above Piranha Prime. And then once it gets above Piranha Prime, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to select Xylock Prime. I'm going to play it for 1 mission. And then Xylock Prime is going to move probably to about Catabalist. And then I'm going to play Poppin' Zit. And then I'm going to play Prismatic Angstrom. So on and so forth. And they're going to slowly climb up the usage list is slowly but surely going to be modified by the effectiveness of the weapon. The duration that I have it equipped. So if I have a rifle and a pistol, it's going to depend on which rifle, pistol, or melee I have equipped. So that's kind of rule number 1. But yeah, look at this, chat. Like, this is the top of the usage list. We have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows. Do you have all Incarnons? Yes, I do. Yeah. And most of them are pretty broken. Most Incarnons, it's like as long as you can handle charging them, are like the most busted weapons in the game. Like game-breaking levels of DPS. Anyway, 7 rows of 4. Minus a few. 7 rows of 4. What challenge you doing? No challenge, just a randomizer. So using my usage list. So right now I'm forced to use Epitaph Prime because I need it to join the usage list. So Epitaph is way lower because it's a new weapon. So I have to get it all the way up past how many rows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 rows of weapons. And then once it hits Piranha Prime, then I'm going to get it into the randomizer, and then I just start using it whenever. Like, literally, Tenet Plinks is up in the randomizer. That's crazy, bro. Tenet Plinks. And then, of course, melees have been randomized for a while. So I got Vitrica, Anku Incarnon, Vertilac. Like, I got a bunch of bangers. So this is hybrid heavy attack. This is almost hybrid. This is hybrid. And this is just a fucking heavy blade. I see people nuking level 200 Grenier Lancers. Dude, you could nuke a level 200 like Grenier Steel Path Lancer with any weapon. Like, you could nuke that enemy with like a status only weapon. Like, it's there are so many synergies that are just built into this game that turn it into the most brainless game you've ever seen. And of course, Sevagoth is the same. So like when I'm using my primes, I'm not using these two for a specific reason that I won't get into. But of course, Gara, Neja, like all these. Oh my god, Inaros Prime is coming up in the user list. So Inaros is a grouping frame. So one of the most broken frames in the game. I do say I have to pee. But yeah, we're going to be randomizing now. I don't know if anyone wants to join me. If any of the longtime viewers want to join me. Touchy Feely 2. Yes, Touchy Feely 2 is a good find. So Touchy Feely, can you guess why this is called Touchy Feely? Why is the Vermisplicer called Touchy Feely? UUB, shout out UUB for following. Because it's a tentacle shotgun. It's a tentacle beam shotgun. So it shoots 22 tentacles out, and the tentacles grab enemies and they touch them. Where is Touchy Feely 1? Touchy Feely 1 is dead. I erased Touchy Feely 1 because it was imperfect. And why did I erase Touchy Feely 1? Because it didn't have 85 magazine alongside infinite ammo with Pax charge. So Touchy Feely 1 was unworthy of being used. Yeah, exactly. I can see it, Yahaha. I see the emojis you're dropping. Touchy Feely 1 was sacrificed for the perfection of Touchy Feely 2. And I should stop this because this is the strangest fucking clip I've ever made. Strangest clip. Rip. Yes. It had to be done. The sacrifices had to be made. Anyway. Chat, why are we looking at Zenurik? Why? Because we're playing Netracells. And why are Netracells set up like this? Because Netracells are like actually the easiest fucking mission on planet Earth. And I'm going to be doing it solo. I'm going to cancel this and do it solo. Unless someone wants to join me. I'm going to take a piss. And if anyone wants to join me, they can make their voice heard. Also, I have a build to go over. So when I come back from my piss break, we're going to talk about Mr. Max's Chroma build. And we're going to do some tweaks. So I'll be right back, chat. I don't think I'm going to do anything. I think you can just let it sit. I'll let you stand next to Tagfer and you can look at my Sevagoth build. So there's Sevagoth. You can stare at his beauty. And I will be right back, chat. All right, I'm back. All right, chat. Now's the part where you're questioning. Now you're like, wait a minute. He's pissing a lot. He's pissing more than he ever does. He never pisses on stream. He's slurring his words. What? Wait, what's going on? That's what you guys are wondering right now. Anyway, Max.
Later.
Max, have I been neglecting you, Max? Do we have a build that we need to judge? Now here's the thing. The build goblin never takes points away. He only gives points. When I do a build goblin segment, when someone sends me a build to gobble on, that's what I do. So, Archon Flow is a very interesting choice. Enemies killed by cold abilities. Oh. I mean, if that works, like, I think the way that would work is when a bullet is reflected by your cold flame, whatever it's called, then you're just doing it back. Here's the one thing. Guardian armor, that's a point. Archon continuity, an interesting choice as well. Are you burning them? Are you using the flame attack? Do you have any? No, you've replaced it with pillage. Wait a minute. I mean, because it's like you have to think about which ability is dealing toxin and cold damage. So it's like, I mean, it's not bad to have it, but it's like I don't necessarily know if it's adding. I think it's just from the radial effect. So you do have 100% range, which means that your the radial effect on this is pretty big, which is kind of nice. So like on the toxin effect, it's a decent area, I guess. So the main thing is you've got points for Guardian Armor. You've got points for having good stats. Like, this is all you need. He has 400. I don't have any armor mods. All I have is Vex Armor giving me a shit ton of bonus armor. Yeah, and this thing is going to max out high enough. Like, literally, stats don't matter on Chroma. I think all I would say is you're going to turn normal vitality into umbral vitality. That would probably be number one choice. And then, like, on my Chroma build, what I have is I have Arcane Avenger. But that's kind of an interesting choice. But I don't know. I like... Chroma, to me, does well enough with just base damage that, for me, Chroma is more about the weapons that you use. Those are placeholders till my Prime mods get maxed. Okay, I gotcha. There you go. Oh, I see. Oh, well played. Oh, nice. So, yeah, that would be the one thing, is getting the Umbral mods. But yeah, I mean, the main thing is like Chroma lives or dies based on the weapon he uses. So if you're using one of those broken brainless meta primaries, then yeah, you're pretty much good to go. But chat, have I been waiting long enough? It is 8:10. We're an hour and 10 minutes in, and I think it's time to actually play some Warframe. I feel like I'm gonna be a little bit goofy. I'm asleep. See you later. Maybe I'll come up with something more funny next time, dude. I missed the other thing. I just realized I missed the other thing that Daniel said. It's so embarrassing. But yeah, let's just go with it, dude. I'm excited. Yeah, we've got a full 50 minutes left in the stream. I do have some drink to drink. I can pause this, so I can drink if I want. All right.
You got your glyphs. So, hit the terminal to exit.
Chat, are you ready?
Labs.
And you guys are like, this guy's a blaring asshole. Why does he say that Netracells are the easiest mission in the world? It's like, yeah, you'll see. It's a survival mission. That's it. It's a fucking survival mission. Where you have to kill enemies in a circle. That's it. It's like, the only caveat is that you can't die. And it's like, yeah, you should not be dying in a survival mission anyway. Alright? I could give a fuck if it's level 200. This is just level 200 Steel Path. Like, this is just a Cavia bounty. It's a modified Cavia bounty. Oh my god, it's a modified Cavia bounty. There you go, chat. There you go. I'm MR7 and about to start the new war. Is that too low? No, I don't think so. I'm going to be MR5 when I start the new war. Potentially MR6 maybe. But yeah, all you need is a good build. Like, if you have a good loadout, you can do the new war. You're going to get more mastery rank from like Necromex and shit. But yeah, if you have a good, like if you have the Orvius, Zorus, if you have the Zorus, you should be able to basically solo everything. Not going to lie. The Zorus on like normal star chart gameplay is like insane. It's fucked. And literally, part of the reason that I want to upload more clips is that I want to get to the stage where I want to upload the first clip in Speedrunning the New War where I get the Zorus, where I finally acquire the Zorus, because that is a game-changing moment. That is a make-or-break moment in Warframe. When you can get to Master Rank 4 and acquire the Zorus, game-breaking moment. Oh, wait a minute. This doesn't show my Archon shard either. I have 2 blue for max energy and 270. Okay, I see, I gotcha. Yeah, no, I think you got a good build. Have you seen the guy beating Warframe at MR0? Yeah, that's kind of crazy. So you're using what? You're using Tombfinger. Is he using kit guns and Zaws? Is that how he's doing it? How is he doing it? Is he using kit guns and Zaws? Because kit guns and Zaws don't require master rank. That's what I'm doing, is I'm master rank 5 and I'm going to get a kit gun. I'm going to get a fucking AoE kit gun. Yeah, it's not hard to max like it. The only reason that I got the Zorus is because The Zorus you can get way earlier than any other weapon, like way earlier than Zaws. Like if you want to get a Zaw that you're actually going to keep, and you want to get a kit gun you're actually going to keep, then you got to rank up to like the highest rank. Alright, you got to rank up to like fucking rank 4, and it takes forever. But like the Zorus you get so early. Pretty sure just normal weapons. Yeah, that sounds like ass. Like you could cheese that so easily, dude. You could literally just get a kit gun. Like all you would, like literally the only thing you would need to do that is like you would just need a squad to like carry you through the Fortuna bounties. I'm dead. Oh, but that, guess what? I have a fucking revive. Do I need to keep Breach Surge active, chat? I think I might need to keep Breach Surge active. Oh, I have no energy. Okay, that's great. All right, let's start casting abilities. Should I talk about dying when I keep dying? Should I talk about not dying when I keep dying? Excuse me. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. I need to actually start shooting the Zorus. Do I have a good weapon for this? I don't have a good weapon for this. The Vitrica is not a good weapon for this. Unless it does a fucking zillion damage. Are you serious? Holy shit. Wait, what the fuck? Did you see that? Oh my god. Oh my god. That was insane. I don't know what just happened. I just deleted that thing. The Necromech is dead. I was like, there's no way I can kill the Necromech with the. Oh, it's dead. Oh, the Necromech's dead. Oh, the Vitrica works against it. What does this Gruzling have? Chat, does this Gruzling have Entrati Lanthorns? It fucking does. Oh my god. Please, DE, if you're gonna change anything in this game, if you're gonna change any, get rid of Entrati. I don't want a Gruzling with Entrati Lanthorns. Please, for the love of God and all things that are holy, I don't need Entrati Lanthorns in a Gruzling. Please, make it easy on me. Make Octavia better. I have, dude. Oh my god. I still have 10 melee weapons that need melee arcane adapters. Do you understand how many melee weapons I have? Do you understand how much I just want to farm them legit? Because they're not difficult to farm. They just take a long time to farm. Octavia standing just takes a long time to farm. So please, for the love of God, just give me more Vocas. Just give me a better chance at getting Echo Vocas. That's all I want. I want to always kill the Gruzling. All right? I don't want to be like, oh, does the Gruzling have Lanthorns? No. Congratulations. Mr. and Mrs. Clardy. Shout out Mr. and Mrs. Clardy for following. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Chat, what can I really say? Like, it's one of the most brainless missions you've ever seen. 239, I could give a fuck what level these guys are. The Epitaph actually does surprisingly insane amounts of damage. Like, honestly, I think for a lot of people have said, like, oh, Epitaph is only good as a primer. And I'm like, lol. Shoot somebody in the face and see how long you need to prime them for. Yeah. You think something needs to die? Point the gun at its head. Yeah, the thing won't be alive anymore. Yeah, it's not difficult. Yeah, like, it's like, how difficult is it to use Epitaph? It's like, oh, do you want to freeze enemies in a single bullet? You're like freezing enemies in 2 shots. Look at this, 8. I get 8 cold status. These guys are frozen instantly. And then, dude, oh my god, it's so brilliant. Beanbag, send me a friend request over Warframe. Dude, type your username as a just like as a separate comment. Give me a sec. No way the Epitaph is doing this well. This is what I mean. Like, people do not understand, like, how fucking brainless the Epitaph is. Like, it's such a good weapon. What build? This is a... So the essential gist of the build is this is a secondary encumber plus gun condition overload build. And then you're just rocking viral and heat, and that's it. But what you're really talking about is Sevagoth has a crit buff. So the real secret to this build is that you need to use a frame that has a crit buff. And then once you're using a frame that has a crit buff, then you're going to optimize this build the best. Once you use a frame that has a crit buff. So the basic gist of it is like the Epitaph has 0% crit chance on the explosion. So the tap fire explosion will never proc crit. But there's a caveat. The bullet, the direct hit of the tap fire does have a crit. It has 7% crit chance. And you're like, that is dog shit, that will never work. And you're like, yes, that will never work. unless you're using Sevagoth, which is of course the signature Warframe and the signature weapon. Harrow would be OP, yes. Harrow is a more OP frame, and I'll get into that in a second. But Sevagoth has an after-loaded, has a post-loaded crit buff. So instead of Sevagoth giving you a crit buff to the base crit, Sevagoth is giving you a base crit. Excuse me. Instead of Sevagoth giving you a crit bonus to the base crit, Sevagoth is giving you a crit bonus to the final crit multiplier. So Sevagoth is essentially giving you a bonus mod. So you have Point Strike, you have Pistol Gambit. So these are crit chance mods that you add that augment the base crit chance. So that's one way of augmenting crit. But what that means is he doesn't, but okay. So Boruto, are you talking about, do you not, like, so Sevagoth's augment for his first ability is called Shadow Haze, and it gives you final crit multiplier, because you can see that the explosions will never have crit. Even with the crit multiplier, the explosions will never have crit, but the bullet will have crit. So I think Boruto just said that Sevagoth doesn't have a crit bonus. So, you know, that's me telling you that yes, Sevagoth does have a crit bonus. That's the reason that Sevagoth I love, and that's the reason that Sevagoth makes Epitaph such an insane combo. So there you go. So shout out Boruto. But yeah, all you can really say is gun condition overload functions under the assumption that you don't need crit chance. You don't really need crit chance to function. But yeah, you aim your bullet, you shoot them in the face, and suddenly you're getting red crits. Look at this. Look at me getting red crits. Look at me getting consistent yellow crits. And then every once in a while I'll get some orange crits. Like, I have no crit mods on this thing. Oh wait, I do have crit mods. I do have crit mods. I have a Riven that has a crit bonus. So that's another secret. Is I have a Riven. A crazy, it's just status chance, crit chance, that's it. I have a crazy Riven. But yeah. But the other thing, so that's one method of crit bonus, which is final crit multiplier, which is a mod. So if you have 0% crit, 0% plus Sevagoth's bonus, which is, look on this, Shadow Haze, 111% crit chance. So Sevagoth is giving you a mod that gives you 111% crit chance. There's Beanbag. 9-3. Oh my god, here we go. Let's see if I can, wait, let's see if I can, communication friends. Okay, here we go. I think I can do it here. Add friend. Oh wait, I'm gonna leave in a second. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm gonna just finish this and then I'm gonna add you. So yeah, like, so Sevagoth has one method of crit bonuses, but the other method of crit bonus, and arguably the drastically more effective crit bonus. What am I missing? Oh my god. Worst key glyph in your opinion? I missed that. That was Yahaha. Have you seen the guy being... Okay, I read that. Pretty sure just normal weapons. How can you tell what the Gruzling drops? So the Gruzling will hold what it drops. But yeah, I totally missed the worst key glyph. The only... Excuse me. The only key glyph that matters is the exhaustion key glyph. All the other ones you can pretty much out-tank. You should be able to out-heal all other key glyphs, but the exhaustion will drain all of your energy. You saw that I was starved for energy the entire mission. That's why I was starved for energy. It's fucking annoying, but it's also kind of mandatory. Like, whatever. It's not actually, like, it doesn't make the game difficult. It's just like a slight wrinkle in the gameplay that makes it so that you're gonna play a little bit differently. Is it difficult? Fuck no. Okay, here we go. Let's do it. Oh my god, Tau Forged Red. That's sick. Fucking love that. What was I doing? I was gonna, in fact, I was gonna add Beanbag for a second so that I can immediately add him as a friend. This is usually how I end up doing it, so I might boot you. So first rule is just send me a message in the team chat. There you go. Invited instantly. Look at that easy clap moment. Incredibly brainless, incredibly simple. All right, there we go. And then all you're going to do is join my squad. And then what am I going to do after that? I'm going to send you a friend request, chat. I'm going to send him a friend request. And that's how you get in the game. And now you're just permanently in the game. And if you ever want to get involved in the stream, make it easy on me, chat. Send me a message. Just fucking dropped me a message. There he is. There's Beanbag. We're going to add him as a friend. He is Master Rank 4, so I absolutely cannot have him join me on Netracels. But that's okay, because now he is a friend. And that means he can join me again. Or they can join me. Or excuse me, whatever. Any idea for Chitinous Husk drop for crafting for story quests? Probably exterminate missions. Like doing an exterminate mission on one of the infested planets. That's about it. Sorry, I nearly missed the stream, Lua. Nearly missed my ass. We're at 24 minutes in. You've got a lot of stream ahead of you. You got easily 35 minutes of stream. I'm feeling juicy. These are a whole different ball game of stream. But yeah, there's a couple things I'm going to change.
Come on. Let's roll.
That's just that one guy. Shout out just that one guy for following. Sick ass username. Fucking love that. Just that one guy. All I can really say is we're going to randomize just a little bit. We're only going to change the melee weapon because, of course, that's the only thing that I'm not currently trying to get into the randomizer. I'm using Toxocyst Incarnon, which is insanely busted because normally you start at 10 p.m. EST. Yeah, I do. Why is your stream an hour late then? No, I'm an hour and 10 minutes in. I'm an hour and 25 minutes in. We've been going, yeah, we've only got 35 minutes left in the stream. We still have time left in the stream, but yeah, it's only 35 minutes. How to increase my Warframe movement on a Volt. So you're going to either stack power strength or you're going to stack sprint speed modifier. So there are just mods that make you run faster, and you can stack those if you want. I have a bunch of those on Goss because I'm a fucking stupid dumbass, but I do love sprint speed on Goss. It's fucking awesome. It's a really fun way to play. Yeah, I'm fully randomized. That's the only thing I ever change. And yeah, it means that my melee weapon is insanely busted and deals a zillion damage, so that's probably why I'm fucking nuking everything. Chat, I'm just good at the game. That's why I'm nuking everything. Why am I doubting myself for a second? Why am I embarrassing myself for a second? I'm playing on public. Abort. Chat, I'm bad at the game. Chat, put it in record. Put it on the docket. I'm bad at this game. That's all you can say. I'm fucking bad at this game. Lua, yes, I need you. Sorry, Guffy Pie. I gotta yeet you out of this game. I gotta fucking yeet. Dude, let me yeet you. I need to yeet this fucker. There you go. Goodbye. Yeah, sorry, dude. This is convincing me to play Warframe again. Yeah, dude. I mean, if you want to get... This is me after... Can I... Do I have my... Okay, I don't. Let's go to overview. Game overview. Total hours. 8,236 hours. I have logged in for 2,200 days. And I've been in mission. I've been playing missions for 3,283 hours. So... You tell me, chat. You tell me. Is Nefka in? Can I just add him? Let's see. Has he arrived? There's Nefka. Have you arrived? Can I invite you yet? Can I just invite you right away? As a duo, as a two-stack? Oh my goodness, I can. Chat, I'm excited. Oh my goodness. This is going to be great. We've got half an hour left. We've got 2 Netracels to do. We're probably just going to finish both Netracels, but chat. Is this way too easy or what? This is like so brainless.
We've had a few setbacks, but we are...
And all I can say is...
I was thinking, what you need?
If you've been enjoying the weirdness, if you've been enjoying how strange it is, definitely stay tuned. Because in the coming couple of days... You guys are going to see, you're going to see a stream clip coming out every single day. Every single morning. Shout out Christopher Velo for following. Shout out Christopher Velo. So every single morning, so on YouTube, videos go out at 5 a.m. And on TikTok, they go out at 8 a.m. So right when I wake up on TikTok, I have to post clips. So what you're really talking about is if you like what you're seeing, if you're watching in the future and you're enjoying and you want to see more of me, right now I think probably the best way you can help is sending a like in the stream. You know, of course, if you're watching in the future on YouTube, dropping a like on the video. Or, of course, you know, if you ever see my clips, if they show up on YouTube Shorts, if they show up on TikTok, just drop a like on it. Drop a like on it. If you feel like it, drop a favorite. I'm trying to get the clips in the algorithm. You know, getting a new video style promoted is always kind of a slog on TikTok. I've been down that road before. I went from Elden Ring tutorials to game reviews, and now I'm just uploading clips. But you guys are going to see some very special clips coming soon. You guys are going to see some clips with some very special friends of mine that I will love to talk about and further explain the lore of like what I've been going through over the past year. You know, like I talked about it a little bit. I just quit my job. So, you know, like at my job, I was working at this store called Batteries Plus. And it's kind of like an oddball. It does everything. So they sell, primarily what they do is they sell lead batteries and they sell like light bulbs. So they deal with a lot of like light bulb manufacturers, and they can get you pretty much any lead battery, any like standardized lead battery. But then on the side, they also do things like key fob programmings, you know, key fob battery changes, you know, phone repairs. So there's also commercial delivery. So I basically did everything. I was like the assistant manager for about 6 months, but I worked there for a full year. So I started in the beginning of July. I worked for a full... July was my first full month. And I worked with a couple people. One of them's Dylan, you know, another one's Aiden and Will. And, you know, what ended up happening is like the manager, Donovan, he was trying to move on. So basically, as soon as he had 4 people in the squad, then he left, and Dylan took over as manager. And all I can really say is there was a lot of craziness. There was a lot of fucked up shit that happened that was awful to deal with, and like was a drain on my psyche. And the main thing is, in the future, I will hope that I will have more energy. You guys will be seeing more streams. You will be seeing more clips, more shit in general. But yeah, like the basic gist of it is that job, like it was in a state, that store specifically was in a state where I was like, you know, a lot of people don't know, a lot of you guys don't know my background, but like I was in Boy Scouts for a long time. I was in Boy Scouts for like my whole life. I was an Eagle Scout, so like I don't know, like it's kind of this responsibility that I was like, oh, I should do my best to support these people that I care about for the most part. And you know, it was just rough and awful. And the cool shit is like I know a lot of shit about 12-volt car batteries. I know a lot of shit about light bulbs. I know a lot of shit about I can literally repair any Samsung or Apple phone. Like you can give me any Apple phone from the iPhone 5 to the iPhone 13 or 14 and I can repair it. You can give me any Samsung phone from about the S8 onward, and I can repair it instantly with no failures. At least for the most part, no failures. But yeah, like there was a lot of shit to do at that job. It was very, very stressful, and like it was so overwhelming and draining on my body that like I don't think you guys will understand for a while like how much more energy and joy I will have in this second phase of my content. What am I talking about? Like, dude, all I can really say is I'm glad to have this stream, because this stream is very special to me. Like this is new. This is Amar season 2. This is season 2 of the stream. Like you've been seeing it in a certain way for a long time, and you're gonna start seeing some changes. You're gonna see guest streams. Like that's the main thing. Is right now you may potentially only see guest streams in the form of clips. So if you know, right now my goal is like I want to go over to my friend's house. I want to bring my laptop. I want to set up a stream or set up a recording session and at least record clips. I want to at least record some clips and see if I can get some content going. And the main thing is that the end goal is like eventually, chat, I will return to game reviews. And I don't know how I'm going to do that. I don't know how I'm going to figure that out. But I will return to game reviews at some point in the future so that I can do Party Games Season 1. Finally, I've teased it for a long time. The last time I did a channel update video was like months ago, so long ago. Like I think when I hit 500 subscribers or something on YouTube. But yeah, like, dude, you're talking, you know, hundreds. I've got 100+ games that I can do for party games. I've got a bunch of roguelikes that I've saved that I wanted to save so that I could review them as a party game, like as a game that I would say is way more fun to play with other people. Like Wizard of Legend is really fun. Like there's a bunch of really God, there's this one that's basically Castle Crashers. If you know the game Castle Crashers, it's like a beat 'em up. It's kind of a side scroller beat 'em up. Kind of crazy, but yeah, like honestly, I think all you can say, chat, is like stay tuned. If you're liking what you're seeing, then like stop by every single day and you'll see a clip. You'll see a fresh clip. Literally tomorrow I'm planning on sitting down and like fully editing a full stream. Like sitting down and watching an entire stream all the way through and cutting out every single clip that I think is worthy. Oh, Nepka is dead. I didn't even revive him. I didn't even notice he was dead. Oh shit. That kind of sucks. He died and I... Fuck. I literally did not even notice you die. Am I in the wrong tab? I'm in the wrong tab. Oh my god. Batteries Plus. Haven't heard that name in forever. Dude, I literally have not even looking at your chat, dude. I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry. Bro, I am losing it. But yeah, I wanted to just mention that like, yeah, the main thing is like, what am I missing? Should I continue to rank up Octavia or should I continue to grind to Legendary rank 3 by getting all 10 entry ones along with all I'm missing? I think you should... I mean, it's like... Octavia is like a daily thing, so Octavia bounties don't take very long, so you can do Steel Path Octavia bounties really quickly and hit your max standing really quick and still have time to do other stuff. Like, the thing with a Kuva Lich and a Sister of Parvos is it's something that you activate once and then you do at your own pace. Like, it's not something that you really are obsessed with doing. And the thing is, like, Octavia bounties will never affect your Kuva Lich. Like, you will never find a Kuva Lich on Demos. You will never find a Sister of Parvos on Demos. So you don't have to worry about that. That's rule number 1. Oh, I didn't even mention that Stynax Rages was in chat. He says, "What's up, buddy?" I didn't even say that. I don't know how I keep doing that. I read your chat and I didn't say it. I feel bad now. But shout out Stynax Rages. Dude, I've been seeing your clips. I want to see more of you guys posting clips. I want to see more of you guys cutting out clips. Alright? Alright? That's how you do it. I want to see funny shit. Alright? And dude, Stynax Rages. That clip, that's After Effects. I saw those captions in After Effects. I'm like, I don't need captions in After Effects because I have face cam. And like, the end goal, like, the captions that I do are all in Premiere, so I can edit those captions from anywhere. Like, if I'm on vacation for an extended period of time, all I need is the ability to stream. All I need is some kind of hotspot that gives me enough data that I can stream. And then, yeah, I can be on vacation for like 2 weeks. I can be on vacation forever, however long I want. And I have a full stream set up. And it's like, the whole point is like, yeah, if I'm on vacation, I'm with the homies or I'm with like a girlfriend or something. And then, yeah, I can do the best clips, all the best clips.
But
the only clips that matter are clips with other people. That's my honest opinion. Like, all these solo clips that I put out, there's Stynax Rages. Stynax Rages. Was that After Effects? Were those captions After Effects? I've got to know. How did you do those captions? Those were clean as fuck on that last clip. I sent a like to it. It was fucking sick. It was fire as fuck. And I was watching it. I was like, GG, dude. This is game over. Like, keep farming those clips. Like, these are brainless ass clips. So I was like, hell yeah, dude. And clips are so easy. I think everyone should be doing clips, because it's one of those things where it's like, if you're streaming, the end goal is like, yeah, other people clip for you, but their clips are lower quality. Like, that's always what I'll say is like, when I cut a clip, that shit is full res. I can cut between different camera angles however I want. I have full control over that shit. Crimson Shard, Pog. I died because I didn't have Vex armor up. Cringe. Fucking love that shit, dude. That's hilarious. Yeah, honestly, I love some clips. And then I saw that Max was putting out some clips too. That's fucking sick. That's awesome, dude. Like, I left a comment on Max's clip because literally his compression was so bad. Like the compression on what he was doing, I was like, bro, I literally could not see what's happening. And I was just trolling. I was trolling him. I felt so bad. But it was also hilarious. Like I was at work. It was my last day of work. And I was with the homies. And I was like, this is hilarious. Like this guy Max is so awesome. Like he's consistently just posting shit. And I'm like, keep it up. Like the end goal is like, if it's consistent, if you can just make content and it's at no cost to you, that's what I can't condone. Is it's like, if making content means you can't have a job and can't pay rent, then you can't make content. But if you can figure out a way to make content that's like sustainable, and you can do alongside other shit and still have a job and still do a normal life and shit like that, then you eventually, as long as you're consistent, you can go crazy. And that's the thing. Once you guys start seeing clips with other people, like, it's game over. Anyway, we've got Vertilac. We've got one more Netracell. Did you read my message about Ember? It's further up in chat. Wait, let me see. In the YouTube chat? Wait. Oh, wait. In this. Wait. It's further up in chat. Wait one sec. I still need to get Epitaph and Nautilus Prime. Should we grind both? Yeah, dude. Honestly, I would say Epitaph over Nautilus. Epitaph over Nautilus. Wait. Did you... Wait, hang on. One sec. So, Lua is saying they were saying something about Ember. I don't see it in the YouTube chat. I don't see it. Wait a minute. What? What's going on? Did you post something? I didn't see it. Oh, found out I really like Ember. Oh, okay. In the normal chat. In the normal chat. My bad. Look in game. Okay, I gotcha. Dude, well, I mean, that's an interesting statement. It's an interesting... I love that statement of, like, when you realize when you like a frame. Because to me, I like every frame. I think every frame is busted. I think every frame you can build in such a way where it's, like, way too easy. Like, so simple to play. In a way that, like, truly, if you're struggling in this game, it's okay to not like a certain Warframe. Like, that's all I can say is, like, I always come at it from a very weird... I have a fucking psycho perspective. Like, honestly, my perspective on Warframe is not a perspective that I can condone, but that's why I make Warframe videos, because I cannot name a single other human being on... I've never met a single other human being on planet Earth that sorts their gear by usage. Literally never. I've never, ever. And that's the one thing that I will have on everyone. Is like, yeah, this dude is fucking crazy. He's sorting his gear by usage. He's forcing himself to use a random loadout. It's like, what are you, stupid? It's like, no, I love this game. I love that it's an arcade game. I love that you can literally play whatever you want. Luck COD sorts by usage. There you go. Well, Luck COD. Well, then welcome to the chat. There you go. Sorting by usage to me is critical. You cannot, like, I would not still be playing this game if I did not sort by usage, because that's how I realized. Because when I sorted by usage, then I was like, oh, there are certain weapons that just will be outclassed by other weapons. Like, full auto rifles will just be outclassed by AoEs, like, always. So, dude, if Luck COD sorts by usage, that's a real one upon real ones, and you are number one in however many people I've ever met. So shout out Luck COD. I mean, what can you say, chat? I mean, it's one of the best games. Like, there is only one statement that I will hold more true than anything else as a reviewer. There's only one thing that I will stand by as a reviewer more than anything else, and that is Warframe is my favorite game of all time, and will always perpetually be my favorite game of all time. It is the only free-to-play game that I think is worth spending the money. I think this game is worth investing in. It's like, if you are hooked on 3 to 5 Warframes, fucking spend that plat on the deluxe skin. Spend that plat on the prime, alright? Load your shit out with the stuff that you love. You are not forced to use every frame unless you're a psycho like me. You are not forced to farm every frame. You are not forced to get to Legendary 4. If you love the game and you truly want to play it forever, you will get to Legendary Rank 4, alright? You will get to Legendary Rank 4, alright? You'll have everything eventually. That's all I can say is, like, you will decide whether you want to spend money on it, but in the end, it's like, if you love it, you will figure out a way to play it where you're not spending a bunch of money. You do not need to spend a bunch of money on it. So for now, keep it moving, chat. I saw that we're kind of petering off, but yeah, we are closing out the stream. So all I can say is TikTok, you guys were amazing. 11 new followers, 2,200 likes, insane stream. Like, very, very good stream. To have such a special stream for me where it's like I'm finally free. I finally have the ability to really invest in this community and get involved with you guys and start uploading more. Like, I want to, and here's the thing is the other thing that I want to get into is there's a potential that I might be doing some other games. Like, I might be looking at doing some roguelikes, like potentially Risk of Rain 2. I might be able to get some friends to do. But my thought right now is I am going to be streaming more. My goal is to be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then also having clips going up every single day. But what that really means is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I also want to do things with my friends. So you're going to have guaranteed streams on those 4 days. And then my plan right now is that on both TikTok and YouTube, I have the ability to schedule streams. So right now, if you go to the TikTok, you'll be able to see which event is coming up. So if you go to my TikTok, once this stream ends, you can go to my TikTok profile and you can see that there's another stream coming up on Wednesday. Because like whenever I post a clip, I create the corresponding event. And I can smell some cookies, so I'm glad that this stream is coming to a close. Not glad, but it's like, chat, all that I can say is like, all you guys that have been stopping by so far, like Cyanax Rages, Max, Lucian, I always forget how to say it, it's embarrassing. Like all of these like content creators, all these people that have subscribed on YouTube, all these people that have followed on TikTok, everybody that's joined the Discord for this season of my life, like I cannot thank you enough. Like all I can really say from the bottom of my heart is like, during this time, like this job that I've been working, I've considered to be like the worst time of my life. Like this job was so horrible and overwhelming and stressful, and I dealt with so many awful people that literally were manic. Like I've met a dude in my life that was manic, and like they were literally manic, and it was fucking crazy, and like it was awful to deal with. And for that horrible time in my life to be the most successful I've ever been in my entire life, like from July of 2023 all the way through August of 2024, I have never had more success in my career on both YouTube and TikTok in my life. I gained thousands of, like a couple thousand followers off of game reviews in that time. I got to 500 subscribers on YouTube. I unlocked memberships on YouTube. You can like literally, I am now able to have a subscription on YouTube and TikTok. So if you're on TikTok and on YouTube, if you want and you're loving my content, you can in fact, you know, give me $5 a month or send coins my way. Like you can do that if you want. And like every time people drop coins, like, and the day that I get like a member on YouTube or a subscriber on TikTok, that is insane. Like that's so amazing. And like to see that like I remember when Wild Wolf first showed up. Like Wild Wolf was here like when I first started that job. Wild Wolf was here in like September 2023, like July 2023 when I was doing Steel Pass circuits. Like he was here so early on, and to see that everybody's just stopping by. Like we have consistent people showing up on YouTube. Like the fact that on YouTube, every single time I stream, I feel like there's like one more concurrent viewer. There's like 2 more concurrent viewers. And the fact that like everyone is consistently showing up, and that like even if my title and my thumbnail don't do well, like certain streams just don't get as good views because they don't have good titles and thumbnails. Like they're not something that people want to watch. But like these streams, like Elite Archimedea, the goal is that you're creating a title and a thumbnail that like people can be like, oh wait, this is more than just Elite Archimedea. This is more than just a randomizer. Like we are talking about, you know, a whole bunch of stuff, and I want to be able to like go back through. Like my thought is that potentially I might change the title and the thumbnail after the video is uploaded. So I might have like a generic title and a thumbnail for when the video happens. And then whatever I talk about the most, like if I want to talk about something in stream, then I can kind of mention it later. But I think right now my goal is still that even when you watch live, I want you to know what the stream is about. So when you log into a stream, I want you to be able to see, oh, it's Elite Archimedea. Oh, it's speedrunning the new war. And I want you to know what you're getting into before you watch it, because that's kind of the whole point of YouTube. Like, and when people always get into the YouTube Twitch debate, my whole thing is like, I am not successful at all on Twitch. I am very, very successful on YouTube. I am super consistent. Literally, I have a backlog of maybe half a decade. I have half a decade of stream VODs that you can watch. I have more content than you could ever imagine on TikTok, or excuse me, on YouTube. I have playlists for literally hundreds of game reviews that you can watch. Like, YouTube is the place to be. I want you all to be on YouTube, because YouTube is where you can learn about the games that I play. YouTube is like, every game that I play on stream is a game that I have reviewed. And if I haven't reviewed it, then when I play it on stream, I'm currently recording footage so that I can then review it. And that's the whole point. It's like, all these games that I play are just insanely fun. Like, and they're all roguelikes. They're all arcade games. That's the one thing, is like, one day I'm going to make a video about making an arcade cabinet that has all the roguelikes I've ever reviewed. And it's going to be like the modern arcade cabinet. Like, it's going to be a PC built into an arcade cabinet, or a laptop. Literally could be a laptop built into an arcade cabinet that runs every game you could ever imagine. And that's all. It doesn't need to be a big PC. Melee Crescendo, that's fucking awesome. I think I have enough. But yes, that's about it. It's 8:51. Chat, I want to say from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate everybody that has joined me for this mission for the last year of my life, because you guys are about to get more content than you ever thought was possible. Like, you guys are about to see what I want to be the future of my channel. What you're really talking about is, I have not been able to make the amount of content that I want to make because of the job that I have been working. Because I need to still make money, and I still need to have health insurance, and I still need to pay rent, and I want to move out so that I can make more content. This is now approaching season 2. I'm a friend, right? I'm always down for Risk of Rain 2. Dude, Lua, that's the thing. That's a yes. Because I don't know. We'll have to see. But here's the thing. Right now, for everybody that has stopped by, for everybody that has joined me, for Lua, for Steinax Rages, for Daniel, for King Max, who has joined me recently, for Yahaha, who has joined me somewhat recently, thank you for joining me for Season 1 of Amar J. Joshi. And I would like to welcome you to Season 2 of Amar J. Joshi, where we are going to see more content, and we will potentially be branching out, okay? We have been consistently doing Warframe. I will still be consistently doing Warframe for the foreseeable future. I know that I will be playing this game forever, so you will always be seeing me playing Warframe. But I have games like Wo Long. I have games like Risk of Rain 2 with friends. I have games like Deep Rock Galactic with friends. And of course, I have live in-person party game sessions. So, what does that mean? Currently, my plan is that Monday through Thursday, I will be doing guaranteed solo streams. So you will always find me Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Okay? I will always be streaming, whether it's solo, whether it's with one other person, whatever. I will always be streaming. It's most likely to be Warframe. But on Friday and Saturday, you won't know, but there will be a potential that you will be seeing guest streams. And a guest stream is something that's clearly defined, and that is a live in-person gaming session. That means I use my lav mics. I have multiple people on stream. I'm cutting between them in the clips, but that's going to be very exciting. It's always going to be party games because I'm recording footage for party games. But that's all I can really say, is that Monday through Thursday will be consistent, and then every once in a while, if I feel like spoiling you guys, you're going to get a Friday stream and you're going to get a Saturday stream, and you're going to see me playing with my friends. You're going to be seeing live gameplay. The longer that I do this, the crazier those streams are going to get. So the Friday and the Saturday streams, if you realize that I'm streaming on one of those days, you need to stop by, because those are going to be very special, chaotic, crazy streams. At the end, I will mention there will be a little bit of drinks being had. It will be a party with friends. The end goal is to have some friends over, you know, have some girls over. No, sorry, I'm too cringe for that. I don't have the riz for that, but they're going to go crazy. Friday and Saturday streams are going to be the streams that you're going to want to stop by for. I also want to say, in my honest opinion, it sounds like you're running for president right now. I hope this does well as a video later. Dude, fucking shout out Lua. What can I say? I know how to make a speech. I know how to speak without faltering for a second. But yeah, all I can say is you're getting more content, and the first thing you are getting right away, and the thing, if I can encourage you to do anything besides people in the future just liking and subscribing, if you see any of my clips, just drop a like. If you see any of my clips, drop a like, okay? Because the clips are going to be coming out 7 days a week. Every morning, 5 a.m. on YouTube, 8 a.m. on TikTok, you are going to be seeing a fresh clip. And because I'm going to be posting 7 days a week, the clips are slowly going to get fresher and fresher and fresher. I'm still going to have infinite clips to farm. I'm always going to have more clips to farm, but yeah, we're going to get more and more and more clips coming out. You're going to see more clips. It's going to be sick. But that's about all I got for you. I really appreciate all you guys. Season 1 has concluded with a bang, with a spicy drink, with a joyous applause, with Steinex Prime, of course. Getting to see Steinex Prime, I didn't use any of my abilities. Chat. To Lua, I like a day keeps the moderator. A like a day keeps the moderator away, dude. And that's the thing. If you guys keep showing up consistently, I'm gonna need moderators in chat. Like if you guys are in TikTok and the YouTube chat, like eventually Sevagoth Prime, yeah. But yeah, chat. I really appreciate it, guys. Season 1 is over. Season 2 begins. You're getting more clips. You're getting more streams. I don't know when I'm going to start the Monday through Thursday streams, but it's probably going to be soon. I might think about taking a vacation first down to like Portland or something, but for the time being, you are going to see new clips, a bunch of clips right away, so keep that in mind. But that's pretty much all I got for you guys. I really hope you enjoyed. I want to thank you, all of you, everyone who's joined me. You guys are the OGs. These first 600-ish, you guys are the OGs. You were here in the beginning. That's the thing. This shit is already consistent. This shit is already sustainable. The next job that I have will end at 5 p.m. It will be sustainable so that I can come home every single day and focus on streaming. That is my career. That is my job. That is what I do best. I don't know anybody who has better quality clips. I don't know anybody who does it better than I do. I don't know anybody who randomizes the way that I do. So you're going to see some crazy clips. Stay tuned for some infinite runners. Stay tuned for Wolong. Stay tuned for guests on my stream. EST, EST, EST. Dude, Lua. Oh my God. I will mention this right at the end. If there are any West Coast viewers that are going to PAX West on Saturday, I will be there on Saturday. If you are going to PAX West on Saturday, I will be there on Saturday. That's all I can really say. My other thought is that I think every year I will go to PAX West. That might be my thought, is that every year I will go to PAX West. So if you are interested in... So if potentially down the road we do a meetup, I will always be doing one at PAX West. Maybe I'll stop by to PAX East. You never know. So it's like, all I can say is I want to get involved with you guys. You guys have supported me so much. You've been so good to me. You've treated me so well. The first 600, the first 5,000 on TikTok, you guys have been the OGs. And I really appreciate it. I can't say from the bottom of my heart how much I appreciate it. I love it so much, and I love you guys so much. And that's all I got for you. I hope you enjoyed. This has been season 1 of Amar J. Joshi. On Wednesday, I think we will still be doing speedrunning the new war so that I can do the community showcase and the raffle on the following Wednesday. So currently you guys have 1 week to send stuff into the raffle before it's over. And with that, chat, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm out of here. Take care. Bye-bye.